Hello, friends. Welcome to our home and to the upcoming classes, the vegetarian kitchen classes. Mother and daughter. I'm the mother, obviously. This is Cynthia Hamilton of Hamilton Designs. I am Eshwan Winding, and we were both working artists. We have studios in our home that we cleaned up and left for a while because we really wanted to concentrate on sharing with you our joy of cooking all vegetarian food. Cynthia?
We often we reminisce about how often we are asked, what do you vegetarians eat? My mom's been a vegetarian over 50 years. I'm close to that. I am not a soapbox vegetarian, meaning whatever works for you. Personally, products derived from slaughter is something I like to stay away from. I do eat eggs and dairy. We are careful about we have beautiful eggs brought to our home.
Organic
and cheeses and
organic
milks.
milk. We try to make sure that the cheeses come from very happy animals. We check with the cheesemaker in San Miguel, and he assures me they're free range and they're very happy. So we don't feel quite so guilty about eating something that's processed.
And personally, for me, vegetarianism, I consider myself a devout vegetarian. Other than eggs and dairy, is about my ethical relationship between sentient beings and the planet. I really enjoy the creativity also of eating just plant-based foods.
Fresh and clean and colorful, yes.
And reducing your consumption of animal products on many levels is a positive thing.
For ourselves and the planet. But when did you become a vegetarian, Cynthia?
My goodness.
Do you remember?
I do remember, and this is a funny story because I don't actually know what triggered this. It was my 11th birthday, and I was asked what I wanted to have for breakfast.
Excuse me, at this point, Cynthia was the only one in the family who was not a vegetarian. She still liked to have meat once in a while.
Love bacon, salami, all those.
Yeah, my 3 daughters, my husband, and myself were vegetarians, and so please finish your story.
And I'm sure in the back of my mind that had some kind of influence, but
I never suggested
never
said you must be a vegetarian. No.
Never. And this exact example, for my birthday, I requested steak and eggs for breakfast, and my mom obliged
by taking her to a restaurant because I wasn't going to make steak.
And I think I ate every bite. I loved every morsel, but something triggered. And again, I don't know what that was, but it was the end of a relationship for me. I enjoyed the meal. My mom indulged me, and I announced after that it was delicious.
Right after you finished eating it all.
Again, I think every bite, that I never wanted to consume meat again. And this includes fish. And
like
just,
that.
yeah, at 11 years old, up until now, I haven't, and I've not missed it. Again, I use the term soapbox vegetarian because I know a lot of friends who are vegans and vegetarians who I find kind of preachy, even though I agree with their message, to each their own. And what I'm hoping to do with my mom is to share what we have learned over these many, many years about the creativity of vegetarian cooking and the flavors, in hopes to encourage people just to try something different. Maybe one day a week, eat a meal or 3 meals without meat and fish, and see how you like it.
When I grew up eating meat, I realized, I'm thinking at least, most people we follow our customs from our home. If Mama's fried chicken was the greatest thing in the world, we will continue to eat that. As I was growing up, my parents came from Hungary, and we ate wonderfully well. But my mother was way ahead of time. Dandelion greens, lots of salads, dessert only once a week, lots of fresh fruit. And I realized we really didn't eat that much meat, but I liked it. And what I even ate steak tartare, raw meat, can you imagine? And then I became involved in a yogic path. I eventually started teaching Hatha yoga. I became in a spiritual path of yoga. And I just stopped eating meat because I realized it was so heavy in my system. It was very hard to meditate or move or be clear because it takes a long time for meat to go through our system. And I just found more lightness of my being and my thoughts. And then I taught yoga for about 10 years, and 8 of which in Spain.
Like her mom, ahead of her time.
And my students kept saying, what do you eat if you don't eat meat? So I started the vegetarian cooking classes there. I taught hatha yoga, natural health and beauty. I conducted a meditation group and a cooking class. And I will assure you, the cooking class was the most popular. And I think we changed a lot of people ideas of what you could possibly eat if you didn't center everything around meat. We hope that will be part of this gift that we can give to you also. So this, as you can see, you're in our home. We live in Mexico. We have a wonderful sunny home and a nice large kitchen. This is not a professional production. We do not have cameramen, we do not have lighting, we do not have makeup experts. We have an iPhone and enthusiasm.
An experience.
An experience in cooking. Lots of ideas from our travels in Europe, and my background in Hungarian cooking, and Cynthia's living in Italy, and we living in Spain.
And here in Mexico.
And here in Mexico too. So I hope you enjoy our classes.
Come join us.